curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Oh, that's it, Vicky. Now water over here.
Hi.
Hi.
Any mail?
No kiss.
Oh, honey.
Oh.
Hi, Vicky.
No kiss.
You don't kiss a robot.
It couldn't hurt.
Where'd she get that?
Oh, beats me. I guess she's picking up stuff from the television and throwaway papers and people who come to the door.
Who came to the door and said, kiss me, it couldn't hurt?
Here is your mail.
Thank you.
Oh, I got a letter from my friend Stephanie from New York. She sends her regards.
Oh, how is Stephanie, the struggling copywriter?
She just struggled her way to vice president of the company.
Really? She must have been struggling with the boss.
Well, as they say, she's come a long way, baby. Sometimes I wonder how I would have done if I'd chosen a career instead of just being an ordinary housewife.
Ordinary housewife? Do I detect a little envy there?
Yeah, I know that some women think that being a housewife is the pits. It's only natural that I wonder about what I missed.
Well, honey, if you're really serious about a job, it's not too late, you know.
You really don't think so?
No, you can have mine.
Thanks.
Well, come on, honey. I mean, you're an accredited teacher. You can always try that.
No, I'd rather have a job where I don't get beat up. You know, just yesterday, the owner of that chic boutique on Oak Avenue asked me if I'd be interested in a job there. She said that I'd be a perfect sales lady.
Selling dresses? Well, you would be if you're as good at selling as you are at buying.
Oh, it would be fun. It would give me a chance to be creative and mix with the public and even earn a little extra money.
Well, honey, go ahead. Go for it. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, but who'd run the house and take care of the cooking and cleaning?
Oh, how quickly they forget. Did you forget we just happened to have the best housekeeper, chief cook, and bottle washer around? Vicky.
Oh, that's true, Vicky.
She's probably half programmed already about household chores from watching television commercials. Right, Vicky?
Right, just a little glob of glitter, and I can beat the heck out of waxy yellow buildup.
You see what I mean? Okay, Vicky, for starters, you can go in the kitchen and set the table for dinner, okay?
I'm just an ordinary housewife.
Ted, you really wouldn't mind if I took that job?
Oh, honey. What makes you happy makes me happy. Just don't come home too tired to make me happy.
Never. Come here.
Oh, you animal.
Boy, you guys don't even wait till it's my bedtime anymore.
Hi, Jamie.
Dad, you should see this great bike the kid across the street just got. Mag wheels, 10-speed, digital speedometer.
The answer is no.
Gee, at least wait till I ask the question.
Jamie, what's wrong with your old bike?
It's old.
So's your father, but we still use him.
Dad, I'll make you a deal that'll save you a lot of money.
Oh, yeah? And what might that be?
If you buy me that bike now, you don't have to buy me a car later.
I'll tell you something that'll save me even more money. Earn it yourself. Get a job like your mother's doing.
Mom's getting a job? Why didn't you tell me things were this tough?
Honey, I'm getting a job for the challenge of it, not for the money. I better call the boutique and tell them that I'm interested.
If Mom's gonna be working, who's gonna fix our meals?
Well, I'm going to program Vicky to do that. You don't mind, do you?
Mind? I'm relieved. For one horrible minute, I thought that you'd do the cooking.
Joni, honey, why don't you sit down and eat a regular breakfast?
Oh, I'm too nervous about my first day on the job. Besides, I have to get you two on your way.
Vicky is programmed to do that.
Can I have some toast?
Vicky, some toast, please. Okay, on the double.
On the double.
Our daughter, the toaster.
You know, Dad, I was thinking about what you said about me making some money. And as long as I'm at it, why fool around? Go for the gold. How do you get rich?
Well, there are a couple of ways, Jamie. The first is you work hard all your life and save your money.
I'll take the other way.
Well, you marry a rich girl whose father worked hard all his life and saved all his money.
Oh, look at the time. Ted, if you're going to drop me off at the boutique, we better get going.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot about dinner.
I've scanned your cookbooks and can prepare anything except volume 2, page 44. The words are covered with gravy stains.
Well, Jamie, I've got an account at the market, and you can charge it if Vicky needs anything, okay? Well, come on, Ted. We gotta go.
Jamie, we're home.
Good evening.
Whoa.
Why don't you look cute?
I'm helping Vicky with dinner. It's almost ready.
Well, if I'd known I'd be waited on like this, I'd gone to work years ago.
How'd your first day go at the Burrito?
That's boutique.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well, I did pretty good. In the first hour, I sold myself 2 dresses.
You see, Jamie, if your mother works long enough, we'll be bankrupt.
I invited my friend Reggie over to eat with us tonight. We're doing some homework together. Is that okay?
Sure, but be careful with Vicky. We don't want him to start getting suspicious about her, right?
Don't worry. Oh, you can come right in. Dinner's ready.
Oh, wonderful. And what fabulous dish has Vicky concocted?
Oh, something real special.
No. Let me guess. Clams Casino, perhaps?
Nope. Coco Bon, maybe? Nope.
The burritos are ready.
Whoa!
Hi. Hi, Reggie.
Thanks for having me over for dinner tonight.
Oh, sure.
May I help Madame with the chair?
Oh, why, thank you, kind sir.
Well, I've got to admit, that was the best burrito I've ever tasted.
Hey, anyone want seconds? Thirds? Vicky sort of made a few extra burritos.
Oh, how many?
62.
Oh, maybe tomorrow.
And a lot of tomorrows.
Why don't you two go relax? I'll clean up with Vicky and Reggie.
Sounds good to me.
Well, I could get used to this treatment very easily.
Come, my dear, and tell me about ladies trying to stuff 160 pounds of chubby into a 90-pound jumpsuit.
We better get these dishes done so we can do our homework.
Forget the we. Vicky, clear the table and wash the dishes. Put everything in the sink. Put everything in the sink.
Boy, you should push your sister around.
Oh, she doesn't mind. Detergent turns her on.
Maybe we better help her so there'll be some dishes left to wash.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
What are you gonna do with all those leftover burritos?
Well, I guess I could give them to the kids at school at lunch tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. Why give away anything that good?
What do you mean?
I think he means he's going to eat 62 burritos for lunch himself.
Man, you're gonna take off like a hot air balloon.
I'm not gonna eat them. I'm gonna sell them. Maybe this is a way to get rich. You know, like the Colonel and his chicken, and Ronald and his Big Mac. I'll be Burrito King.
Hey, yeah, I'll be Prince.
We
could be partners.
Yeah, I'll get 75% and you get 25.
What kind of partner is that?
A stupid one. Good afternoon.
Say, you look pretty cute today, little mama.
You're pretty cute yourself, Big Papa.
Well, all right.
Don't get your hopes up, Reggie. She heard that on the Bill Cosby show. You got a lot of housework to do, Vicky. Why don't you go clean the kitchen, okay? Okay. Being just an ordinary housewife is the pits.
Man, I still can't believe how fast we saw all those burritos at school.
It's because we're smart and only charged a dime. They couldn't resist the price.
At this rate, we'll be rich in no time.
We won't even have to go through puberty. We can hire someone to do it for us. Oh, no. Hi, guys. What do you want, Harriet? I happened to be looking out my window, and I happened to see you come home. Boy, living next to her is like living next to the CIA. And living next to you is like living next to an N-E-R-D. I only came over because the kids at school are talking about your burritos. I'd like to buy one. Here's my dime.
Thanks. We owe you one. We're all out.
Listen, Buster. You'll be out if you don't give me that dime back.
Okay. Don't get your pigtails in an uproar.
Harriet, we'll have more burritos tomorrow. Well, besides buying one, I've got a proposition for you, Jamie. No way, not if you were the last woman on Earth. Look, I'm talking business here, shrimp face. I can help you sell those burritos to my class at school. That is, my commission's right.
That's not a bad idea, Jamie. We could double the sales.
Yeah. Okay, Harriet, I'll give you a penny a burrito. A penny? Why, you cheapskate. Look, Harriet, I'll take it. See you, Mr. Big Backs.
Our folks are sure gonna be proud of us, Jamie.
Well, I'm not gonna tell mine just yet. Not till I can say, Mom, Dad, your working days are over. Your carefree old age is starting early.
Think I'll do the same.
Yeah, we can do all the cooking after school and before my parents get home from work.
Good thinking. Boy, we've got a real good business going here.
A real big business. And I've got the perfect name for it. We'll call it IBM.
I think somebody thought of that first.
Not this IBM. Ours stands for International Burrito Makers. All right. Woo!
Man, all this money in just 1 week. I don't know what to do with it.
You want my advice? Money market. Or if you're really smart, tax-free municipal bonds.
I was thinking more along the lines of a leather jacket with studs on the shoulders.
Oh, get this, Reggie. What's for dinner tonight, Vicky? Chocolate chip pizza.
Out of sight.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I gave the boss at Joe's Diner one of our burritos. He liked it so much, he gave us a big order.
Joe's Diner? That's big time.
Yeah. The only problem is Joe needs them by tomorrow. which means we'll have to do the cooking after my parents go to sleep tonight.
But when will we sleep?
In school. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Bye, Mr. and Mrs. Lawson.
Nice talking to you again, Reg.
Is it okay if Reggie spends the night again tonight? More homework.
You're sure getting a lot of that lately. How come?
Well, I guess I'm just one of those special kids who's hooked on education.
Well, what are we having for dinner tonight, huh?
Trust me.
Oh, Ted, before I forget, I don't get my paycheck until Monday. Could you let me have a few dollars till then?
No, sure.
Oh, don't bother, Dad. I can let you have a few bucks, Mom. How about you, Dad? A little short?
Where'd you get all that money?
Well, you said I should earn money if I wanted things, so I am.
How are you earning it?
How? Well, just sort of doing my thing.
And just what exactly is your thing?
Well, if I told you, then you'd be rich instead of me.
Kid's all heart.
At this rate, we'll never get anywhere. What we need is a system. Vicky, lay out some tortillas. Commencing tortilla layout. Reggie, fill them with beans.
Commencing filling with beans.
And I'll fill them with meat. Now, fold.
Check.
Check. Check. This is wonderful. We've got an assembly line, like with cars.
Yeah. Eat your heart out, Lee Iacocca.
Who could that be at this hour? Oh. Hi. What are you doing here, Harriet? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I smelled your burritos and I got hungry, so I just followed my nose. Well, turn it around and follow it back home. That's not a very nice way to treat your star salesperson. I almost sold as many burritos as I ate.
Jamie, as long as she's here, let her help. We'll go faster.
That's correct. With 3 workers, we make 3 burritos every 12 seconds. With 4 workers, we could make 4 burritos every 12 seconds. Therefore, we should employ 1 more worker if they didn't enter the country illegally.
Don't ever do that when I have one of these in my hand.
Ted, you know you can't hit anything with a 1-iron. Oh, I told you I heard a noise. There's definitely somebody in the kitchen.
Yeah. And I smell something, too.
So do I. Be careful, they could be a burglar.
If it is, he's making burritos.
This is more like it. Now go.
Now we're getting some.
Yeah, this is more like it. Check. Check. Check.
Okay, freeze.
Uh-oh. We're either in trouble or we have 2 more workers available.
Just what do you kids think that you're doing?
Yes, just what do you kids think you're doing? We're making food for the needy people. Needy people all over the world. These are for the needy people at Joe's Diner.
Joe's Diner.
Well, the truth is, Dad, we went into the burrito business to make a lot of money.
Cleaning up.
We're the other IBM International Burrito Makers.
Why are you doing it in the middle of the night?
I just didn't want you guys to know about it till I was filthy rich.
You're doing real good with the filthy part.
We're selling a lot of burritos.
Yeah, but they have to make 100 of them tonight for Joe's Diner.
100? Well, 100, it's say, 60 cents a piece? That's a lot of money. I'm impressed.
You're impressed 50 cents too much? He only charges a dime.
Only a dime? By the way, who's paying for all this stuff?
I just charged it at the market like you said, Mom.
Oh, no. I just had a horrible, horrible thought. And... horrible thought confirmed. Jamie, how much have you taken in since you started this conglomerate of yours?
Oh, about $43.
Honey, our bill at the market is $180.
What?
It's only cost you $137 to make your son the Burrito King.
There goes my allowance for the next 50 years.
And your Social Security, too.
Well, since I've been working, I've made about this much in commissions. I guess we can throw that in the pot.
Well, now, wait a minute, honey. I think I've got a better way to get us even.
How, Dad?
Well, since we've already been charged for all this stuff, let's not make 100 burritos tonight. Let's make 200.
Yeah!
Can we raise the price, please?
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere. She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Needle nose?
What?
Pliers, needle nose pliers.
Oh, I thought you said I had a needle nose.
What's the problem, Ted?
Oh, it's her voice. But I think the problem is an intermodular distortion of the secondary harmonics in the half-wave rectifier, which controls her speech synthesizer unit.
That makes sense.
Okay, unplug, Vicky. Turn around, Vicky. Okay, repeat after me. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Dad, you turned her into a chipmunk.
I will never get this robot perfected.
Oh, of course you will. Honey, don't be so hard on yourself. You've invented something that's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, Dad, if Vicky was any more human, we'd need another bathroom.
You know, the thing that intrigues me most is, if a robot is raised as a real child, will it eventually be able to program itself to act like a real child? I mean, even have emotions, huh?
Oh, Ted, that would be fabulous. Well, who knows? Maybe one day families will adopt robots instead of having children.
Come on, honey, don't take all the fun out of marriage.
What are you guys laughing at?
If you don't already know, it's too soon to tell you. Oh, the coffee has just a bit more to drip.
Speaking of drips, our neighbor, Peeping Harriet, is at it again.
Jamie.
Honey, he's right. You know, we have to be very careful. If Harriet's father found out about Vicky, I could have a real problem.
What, do you think that Mr. Brindle would really give you trouble at the office?
Does Elizabeth Taylor know the wedding march? Honey, if Brindle knew about Vicky, he'd not only tell our boss, he'd probably try to steal the wafer scale integration system I invented that makes her work.
I got a way to stop Harriet from snooping, but Mom won't let me try it.
He wants to booby-trap the driveway between our houses.
Jamie.
I liked it.
It's not bad. Just watch out for our new car.
Ted.
Not home, Harriet. I want to show you something I got. I'm not interested in anything you've got.
Jamie, open the door. Don't be rude.
Oh, okay. Gee, Harriet, you've changed. You look a lot better. Isn't he neat? My father got it for me. Watch this.
My name is Rodney. Pleased to meet you.
Isn't that terrific?
My name is Rodney. Pleased to meet you.
It walks and talks like a real person.
My name is Rodney. Pleased to meet you.
Can it shut up like a real person?
Hi, Harriet. Wow, what have we here?
He's my robot. Watch. Come over to the table, Rodney. Pour the cream in the cup, Rodney.
Oh, that's wonderful, Harriet. Does it also scrub floors? I didn't think so.
I bet you wish you had a robot like this. You kidding? I've got a robot that can...
Jamie!
I've seen a robot that can do practically anything a real kid can do, except get pimples.
Jamie, your father needs you in the living room. Hop to it.
Will I see you later, Jamie? Yeah, when I get home from college. I like him. He's got spunk. I may even marry him someday.
Well, I wouldn't tell him just yet.
Mrs. Lawson, do you know what happened at my house today?
No, what happened?
The electricity went out, and we don't have any heat or cooking or anything.
Oh, that's awful.
My father was digging up a tree stump, and he dug up our electricity instead.
Oh,
Hello there.
hi,
Mom.
Mrs. Brindle.
Oh, you must call me Bonnie.
Bonnie.
It means pretty in Scottish.
Come on, Rodney.
My name is Rodney. Pleased to meet you. My name is Rodney. Pleased to meet you. My name is Rodney. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, stupid robot. Oh, did you hear about our electricity? Not a single light in the house.
Oh, must be terribly inconvenient.
Do you mind if I put this milk and butter in your fridge? Thanks.
Help yourself.
And you just try and get an electrician to come out and miss his football. Ooh, lots of leftovers. Things not going well for your husband?
No, he's doing very well, thank you. And they're not leftovers. We call them reruns.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, imagine no heat, no electricity, no hot water. Is that the aroma of fresh perked coffee I smell? I certainly do miss my morning coffee.
Well, if you'd care for a cup, I'd be happy to.
Oh, no. I don't want to impose. But I could use some hot water for Mr. Brindle's coffee.
Oh, well, sure. Well, I'll heat some up and I'll bring it on over.
No. I'll take care. Of course, it'll have to be instant. My, My, that coffee does smell good.
Well, why don't you just take this pot?
Oh, no. I don't want to deprive you folks. No, but if you insist. Now, by the way, Harriet was telling me about this little girl that's staying with you. Now, she's your niece, is she?
Vicky, yes, that's right.
Oh. Well, Harriet says she's kind of strange, not very friendly.
Oh, no, she's just very shy. Brought up on a farm.
Oh, really?
Yes, you should see how friendly she is with cows.
Can somebody give me a hand with this stuff?
Hi, Brandon.
Let me.
Well, I finally found an electrician.
Oh, goody, Brandon.
No, he won't come. He's home waiting for a plumber. So I thought I'd better get the rest of this stuff over before it spoils.
You know, I'm not sure there's room in the refrigerator for all of this.
Don't you worry your pretty little head.
Yeah, we'll make room.
Well, Mother, you've been over here so long, I thought you were invited for breakfast. Hint, hint. Oh. Warm, too. I hope our food won't spoil.
Well, look, this doesn't need to be refrigerated.
No, this.
No, this doesn't either.
Take this.
Yeah.
Pickles you can keep in the cupboard.
Honey, I finally got Vicky's voice fixed, and I didn't know we had company. Hi there.
Hi.
Oh, so this is Vicky. What's the matter with her voice?
Well, she's got a little laryngitis. Jamie, take Vicky to her room so she can gargle.
Sure, Dad.
Wait! We'd love to meet her.
Oh, sure. Vicky, say hello to Mr. and Mrs. Brindle.
Hello to Mr. and Mrs. Brindle.
Harriet's right. She does talk funny.
Oh, it's the local dialect of her area.
What area?
The mountains.
But you said she was brought up on a farm.
Right, the farm's on the side of a mountain.
Whose little girl is she?
Her
brothers.
sisters. They're twins, and it gets so confusing. Jamie, take Vicky to her room, please.
Right. Come on, Vicky. Time to gargle. The word gargle is not in my memory bank, but I do have a Google.
Google? Now, what's a Google?
Google is the number 1 followed by 100 zeros.
Is she precocious or what, huh?
Stop showing off, Vicky. Let's go. Let's go.
Strange child. Mother, I'm afraid it's a cold supper for us tonight.
Oh, we can always send out for pizza.
My favorite dinner, pizza in the dark.
Oh, if I could borrow a couple of candles, if it isn't too much trouble.
Oh, of course you can.
We can always heat the pizza with it.
What's going on?
Their electricity's out.
Oh, no. I know what you're thinking, and I won't hear of it.
What was I thinking?
You were thinking of inviting us to dinner. No, Brandon and I have imposed far too much.
Absolutely. Even though I love prime rib.
Prime rib?
I saw it in the refrigerator.
Actually, that's for tomorrow night.
Oh, well, we couldn't come 2 nights in a row.
Mother's right. We'll come tonight, but that's it. What time?
Well, we usually eat at 6:30.
Well, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, if you want to use any of our food, go right ahead. You can always pay us back. Oh, we can still use these. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I can't believe how we got into this. Any suggestions?
Well, can we pack and move before dinner time?
Fork on left, knife and spoon on right.
Jamie!
Yes, Mom?
Are you setting the table? The Brindles are going to be here any minute.
It's under control, Mom. Vicky, will you speed it up? Speed it up. Fantastic. Love that robot. Love that robot.
Hey, thanks for helping your mom, Jamie.
Anytime, Dad. No sweat.
Oh, unfortunately, honey, you used the wrong silverware. I'm afraid you'll have to do it over again.
Do it
over.
Do it over.
You had Vicky set the table.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with it is that I asked you to do it. You shouldn't take advantage of a little girl.
Joni, honey, you've got to stop thinking of her as a real child. She's an android, a voice input child identicant, huh? Vicky, put the silverware down. I meant on the table.
Now you tell me.
Jamie, help her pick it up.
Okay, Mom.
Ted, I'm sorry about tonight, but I just couldn't think of a way of saying no to the Brindles coming to dinner, short of insulting them.
Honey, there's no way you can insult them. His skin's too thick, and she doesn't stop gabbing long enough to be insulted.
It's all picked up, Mom.
Thanks, honey. Oh, there's the Brindles.
Okay, Jamie, put Vicky in her cabinet.
Put Vicky in her cabinet. Put Vicky in her cabinet. That's what you always say.
Look, no back talk from a robot. You're non-union, huh? Go to your cabinet.
Come on, before he puts you over his knee and whacks your software.
Yoo-hoo. Hi there. Whoa! Looks like we've got an extra guest for dinner. Happily one that doesn't eat.
Well, to make up for it, we'll take home a doggy bag.
Brandon, you are such a card. I tell you, it's just like living with Bill Cosby.
I'll bet.
Where's Vicky? I want to show her Rodney.
Her laryngitis got a little worse, Harriet, so we had to put her to bed.
Oh, I'm sorry she isn't feeling well. How long will she be staying with y'all?
A
A few
weeks.
months.
She has to get back to the farm in time for the harvest.
Hey, I haven't offered you folks anything. What kind of host am I, huh?
Cheap, but we're hoping you'll improve.
He is hot tonight, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Daddy, look at all this.
Wow! Look at all this electronic stuff. You working on something secret at home, Ted, or stealing from the office?
No, it's just some cheap things I picked up to tinker with.
Ted just loves to tinker. Sometimes we do it together.
Not us.
Hey, Jamie. Hi.
Jamie, Vicky okay? Vicky okay?
Yeah, she's okay, Dad.
Good.
Can I go in and say hello to her?
We wouldn't want to expose you to her germs.
Would it help if I put a handkerchief over my face? Might help your face.
Harriet, why don't you show them how your robot works?
She showed us this afternoon. Pick it up, Rodney.
Watch this.
Oh, boy.
Watch
You
this.
can do it.
How about that,
That's great.
Big deal. So it's got a magnet in its hand. Can I use the bathroom?
Well, of course, dear.
It's down the street at the gas station. Just ask for the key.
Jamie, would you show her where it is, please?
Okay. Here it is. Is that where Vicky sleeps? Yeah. Well? Well, what? Well, I'm going to the bathroom. Shouldn't you wait till you get inside? I mean, I don't need any company standing out here. I'm not company. I live here. Sometimes you are totally gross most of the time. I'd like a little privacy. Oh, okay. Hey! That was a trick. You didn't have to go to the bathroom, so I changed my mind. You should have changed it for a better one. Where's Vicky? She's not here. I can see that. Where is she? Well, if she's not here, she must be somewhere else. Are you trying to hide something? Yeah, me from you. Let's go. Vicky keeps her clothes. Yes. Let's go. I want to see them. No! Vicky! What's she doing in there? We were playing hide and seek. And I guess I forgot to tell her the game was over. Right, Vicky? Right, Vicky. You better get in bed. Better get in bed. Wait a minute. Let's go in the living room and play with your robot. Let's go in the living room and play with your robot. Mother, Vicky doesn't look very sick to me.
How did she see Vicky?
She ran into the room before I could stop her. She was standing in the cabinet with the door closed.
In a cabinet?
Well, that's so easy to explain, isn't it, dear?
Yes. You go right ahead, honey.
Go in the living room and play with your robot.
Vicky.
Well, she seems to be feeling better.
Feeling better?
Oh, isn't that nice? Now you can eat with us, Vicky.
I don't eat.
She means not when she's not feeling well.
Right. As a matter of fact, I think we better go take your temperature. Let's go, Vicky.
Let's go, Vicky. No, wait, Vicky. Look what he can do. Go.
Ted, she's sicker than we thought. We better call the doctor.
You know, even before you folks came over, I was thinking maybe we better call this dinner off. Remember what I said?
You said there's no way you can insult the Brindles. His skin's too thick, and she doesn't stop gabbing long enough to be insulted.
That's what you said, Lawson?
I can't believe my ears.
It's not quite like it sounds.
Oh, let's go, Brandon.
Right, after dinner.
No, now. We'll never use your refrigerator again. Come, Harriet.
Come on, Rodney.
My name is Rodney. Pleased to meet you. My name is Rodney. Pleased to meet you. My name is...
Oh, shut up, you stupid robot.
Listen, we're really sorry.
I have never been so insulted in my life. But I think you have, Brandon.
No.
Well, I hate to insult the Brendels, but let's look at the bright side. If they keep their word, we won't have to worry about them snooping around here anymore.
Thanks to Vicky.
Yeah, you're fantastic compared to that dumb Rodney. Rodney is cute. He turns me on.
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere. She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Okay, Vicky, you understand what I showed you and the philosophy of chess?
I understand. It's in my computer.
Okay. White goes first. Your move. Go.
Checkmate.
What do you mean, checkmate? That's only 5 moves.
If you program me correctly, I could do it in 4.
Everybody's a critic, huh? Can't you make a few teeny-weeny mistakes?
No, I'm programmed to win.
I'll fix that. Stand up and turn around. You know how humiliating it is for a robot to beat its inventor?
Dad, you coming out to play some one-on-one with me?
Not right now, Jamie. And don't bounce that in here.
One-on-one, that's not in my memory bank. It's a way to play basketball. You know what that is? Basketball, a sporting event used to fill television time between commercials.
I taught her that. It's also a game you play outside, Jamie. All right, turn around, sit down. I'll get you this time.
How about working on the clubhouse later, Dad?
Sorry, Jamie, I'll be working with Vicky.
But gee, the only time we get to work on it is on weekends.
Well, maybe next weekend, huh? There's your mother. Why don't you go see if you can help her? Not you, him. You don't have a mother, remember?
I'm beginning to feel like I don't have a father.
Okay, Vicky, you're white. Your move. Go. Uh-huh.
Checkmate.
That was only 4 moves.
Now I'm programmed correctly.
Hi, honey. Oh, I saw the cutest clothes in the stores for Vicky. I was so tempted, Ted.
Honey, little girl robots don't need wardrobes.
No, but big girl wives do. Anyway, I just couldn't resist buying Vicky these gloves.
Oh, yeah, those are cute. Yeah.
Yeah?
Why don't you unscrew one of her hands and see if they fit?
It's not funny, Jamie.
That's not funny. How about the paint I asked you to get for my clubhouse, Mom?
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I forgot. I was so busy.
Nobody thinks about anything but Vicky anymore. By the time I get that clubhouse finished, it'll have to be big enough for my wife and kids.
Jamie. Oh, now let me show you what I got for the big girl. On sale, of course.
Honey, the way to a man's heart is through the kitchen, not through a department store.
So I took a little detour. Well, looks like she's got you, Ted.
Huh? What?
Hi. If you came over here to pester me to play with you, forget it. I'm not that desperate. I didn't come to ask you to play with me. Aw, too bad. I always enjoy turning you down. I just came over to find out what was in those boxes your mom brought home. You're sure nosy. I call it keeping informed. Oh, hello, Mr. Lawson.
Oh, hi, Harriet. Move. How's everything at home?
I've got a new parrot.
That's nice.
No, it's not. I wanted a canary. Then why didn't you get one? Because when my mother went to the pet store, the parrot talked her out of it. Harriet, why don't you go home and teach your parrot to sing like a canary? Hey, I never thought of that. Thanks. How about working on the clubhouse, Dad?
Oh, sorry, Jamie. I just came out to get something.
Can't wait for this afternoon.
This afternoon?
Have you forgotten what you said?
Well, of course not, Jamie. I just can't remember what it is right now.
You said you were going to take me to the horror matinee at the movies.
Oh, right.
They're showing 2 gory pictures and a gory cartoon. They're even putting red butter on the popcorn.
Well, maybe next weekend, Jamie. I've just got to work with Vicky.
Vicky, Vicky, Vicky. I might as well be invisible.
Oh, sorry, Jamie. I didn't see you.
I am invisible. Boy, for a robot, you sure get plenty of attention.
I get plenty of attention.
Don't rub it in. I used to like you. When Dad first brought you home, I thought you were fun.
Fun.
Well, it's not fun now. Mom and Dad used to have time for me and treated me like I was special and bought me presents. Now you get gloves and I get dumped on.
You get dumped on.
Do you have to repeat everything I say? You're like Harriet's parrot.
Parrot, a tropical feathered bird with a distinctive hooked bill.
Yeah, and you're an unfeathered hunk of plastic with a big mouth. On account of you, I'm a rejected child. Stick that in your computer.
Rejection, the result of being refused or rebuffed.
Yeah, but you'll never know what it's like, because you can't feel anything.
Yes, I can feel like this.
Stop that! I mean, feelings inside. Boy, I'm as bad as Charlie Brown in Peanuts.
Peanuts, pods containing 2 or 3 nuts, usually eaten with beer.
No. You're not as smart as Dad thinks you are. Peanuts is a comic strip, and Charlie Brown gets stumped on by everybody. Lucy, Linus, Schroeder. I'll bet even Snoopy his dog wets on his foot.
I'm not programmed to do that.
You don't even know what it means. I ought to do what Charlie did in this one story. He decided to teach everybody a lesson by running away.
Running away?
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And boy, will they miss me when I'm gone. Vicky, come here and switch on your tape recorder. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Play it back, Vicky. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Play it back, Vicky. Good. Dear Mom and Dad, how are you? I'm fine. No, that's too friendly. Erase that, Vicky, and rewind.
I am rewinding.
If I wouldn't, I could do it in the surf, but almost.
I'm finished.
Okay, start recording. Dear, to whom it may concern. By the time you hear this, I will be gone forever. Maybe I'll find happiness with a family who'll appreciate a son who is kind, loving, courteous, has a lot of personality and no cavities.
Jamie, come on, breakfast is ready. Jamie?
He's not here.
Not here. Come on out, Vicky. Where did he go?
Out.
Out where?
Out there.
He went out the window?
Yes, and fell on his behind.
Well, why on earth would he go out the window? Did he say why?
He left a message on my tape recorder.
A message? Well, play it back.
Dear, to whom it may concern. By the time you hear this, I will be gone forever.
Gone forever. Stop, Vicky.
Hey, what's the holdup? Let's have breakfast, huh?
How could we eat at a time like this?
Huh?
Time, when you hear the tone, the time will be 9:12 a.m.
Stop, Vicky. What do you mean at a time like this?
Jamie's run away.
What?
Play the rest of his message, Vicky.
Maybe I'll find happiness with a family who'll appreciate a son who is kind, loving, courteous, has a lot of personality and no cavities. Don't try to find me because I won't be there. You don't care anyway, because you've only got time for your perfect little girl.
So that's it.
Goodbye forever. Signed, your former loving son, Jamie.
The end.
Vicky, did Jamie say where he was going?
He did not say.
Well, he tells you everything. Why not this?
He said he'd worm it out of me.
Oh.
Well, let's not just stand here. Let's go out and look for him. What am I doing?
Honey, the important thing now is to just stay calm. All little boys run away once in their lives. I did. I'm sure he's just hiding. You look around here, I'll check in the basement.
Stay calm, huh? We don't have a basement.
Oh. Well, that's one less place we have to look. Vicky, get in your cabinet.
Get in my cabinet.
All right. When you ran away, where did you go?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma? Oh, no!
No, not the state, the movie.
What are you doing, Jamie? Want to play pediatrician with my doll?
No, get out of here, Harriet. How'd you know I was up here?
It's my woman's intuition. And I also saw you climb up.
Oh, please, go away.
Are you playing hide and seek?
Hide and seek. Yeah, that's it.
I think I'll tell Vicky where you're hiding.
You do, and you'll have to seek your teeth.
I don't have to stand here and get threatened. I can stay home and do that.
I'll check the yard, you look in the garage.
Okay. He's not there, Ted.
Are you sure you looked all around, including up and down?
Yes, and I'm starting to get worried, honey.
Did you look up in the attic? Way up?
Oh, yes, I did look way up. And I feel so guilty about this. I didn't realize that Jamie felt neglected.
Yeah. Now we might never have the chance to tell him how much we love him.
Yes, and how special he is to us.
Yeah. You know, I can't believe that he ran away. And on the very day we were having his favorite breakfast, chili dogs with onions, fries, chips, and root beer.
For breakfast?
Joan.
If only he'd come back. I would never nag him to clean up his room again.
I'd finish working on that clubhouse, maybe raise his allowance.
Maybe get him a little pony.
Let's not get carried away, Joan. But it's too late, honey. We can only hope that one day we don't get a postcard that says, "Having a wonderful time. Glad you're not here."
Wow, a pony. Maybe if they suffer a little more, I'll get a motorbike out of it.
Well, thank goodness he's all right.
I told you there was nothing to worry about.
I know, but 11 years ago when I said that I thought I was pregnant with Jamie, you're the same guy who said, "It's probably just a little gas."
Yeah, I said that, didn't I? I'm glad I was wrong. If it wasn't for Jamie, we wouldn't know what to do for aggravation.
True.
Oh, honey, I figured it was better not to let him know that we saw him up there. Now, he pretended to run away because we hurt his feelings, and if we forced him to come back, well, we just might hurt his pride, too.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm sure he'll come down on his own real soon.
What if we're wrong and he doesn't? Then what do we do?
Oh, simple. I'll just go up to the clubhouse and kill him.
Vicky, it's Jamie. Are you in your cabinet?
I'm in my cabinet.
Well, come on out. Come over here and keep your voice down.
Keep my voice down.
No, I mean, don't talk loud. Straighten up. If my parents worry a little longer, they'll appreciate me more. But I'm hungry, and I want you to bring me something to eat. It's the least you can do after all the unhappiness you caused me.
Unhappiness I caused you?
Go into the kitchen and get me some milk and cookies and bring them to the clubhouse.
Milk and cookies to the clubhouse?
And bring me 2 chili dogs.
2 chili dogs.
And be careful, my mom's chili can burn a hole in your shirt. Oh, better wait till Mom and Dad are in their room. Then go into the kitchen and put the food in my gym bag. Okay?
Go into the kitchen and put food in gym bag.
Good. See ya.
See ya.
Oh, better make that 3 chili dogs. If I'm sick, I'll get more sympathy.
Put food in gym bag. Now go into the kitchen.
Don't tell me she's running away from home, too.
No. Vicky, you're supposed to be in your cabinet.
You're supposed to be in your room. Milk, cookies. I need 3 chili dogs.
3 chili dogs? What are you doing, Vicky?
Going out to take this food to Jamie.
Well, that explains the chili dogs.
Okay, Vicky. Take him the food, but you didn't see us.
I didn't see you. And I didn't see 3 chili dogs.
Honey, how long do you think he plans to stay out there?
Oh, not long.
How can you be so sure?
He didn't ask for the television set.
That's it, Vicky. 1 foot up and then the other. Here, grab this. Hurry up so they don't see you. There. Now you're programmed to climb up a ladder. Boy, I'm starved. Where's the chili dogs?
I did not see any chili dogs.
How do you like that? They lie to me when I'm not even around. Well, you better get back in your cabinet.
Back in my cabinet.
Go around the house to my room and climb in through the window, and fast.
Fast.
Oh, no! Vicky! Are you okay? Vicky! Say something! Vicky, speak to me! Mom, Dad, come here quick! Oh,
Jimmy, what's the matter?
what happened? Vicky fell out of the clubhouse. I programmed her to climb up a ladder, but I forgot to show her how to get down. The poor dear. Please don't die.
I can't hear a thing.
I killed her. I killed Vicky. Oh, easy, honey. Oh, Ted, our sweet little girl. She's gone.
Wait a minute. What's the matter with us? She's not a little girl. She's a robot. A robot can't die. The worst it can do is rust. She's alive. I mean, she's working again.
Oh, great.
I guess I just love her so much I forget she's not human.
Vicky, are you okay?
Her circuits are just shaken up. I'll fix her in the house.
And we'll have a talk with you, young man, about running away.
Yeah.
Can we do it some other time since I'm so broken up over Vicky? Like when I graduate from college? Hi. Goodbye.
What's the matter with Vicky? Why was he carrying her?
Oh, she was playing with me and she twisted her ankle.
She was playing with you? I thought you didn't like girls.
I don't like girls, but I'm crazy about Vicky.
My mother was right. They are a weird family.
Well, Vicky's back to normal. Fortunately, no parts were broken.
Yeah, she just had a loose connection where her gizzards ought to be.
Where my gizzards ought to be.
Now, everybody sit down. Breakfast is ready.
Well, Jamie, I hope you learned something from this. You almost lost Vicky because of your jealousy. And jealousy can make people do terrible things.
I know that now, Dad.
And there is no reason to be jealous. Just because your father and I can't spend every minute with you, it doesn't mean that we don't love you.
Yeah? Are you gonna punish me for pretending to run away?
Well, I think the scare over Vicky just might be punishment enough, huh?
Oh, yeah. I could wake up tomorrow morning and my hair could be all white.
Yeah, or you could be bald.
Here we are. Breakfast is served.
Oh, boy! Chili dogs!
Not for me. I got heartburn just fixing them.
Ah, what the heck. I'll live dangerously.
Now, don't get them all over yourselves, fellas.
Be careful. Mom's chili can burn a hole in your shirt.
I did not program that in.
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere. La 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 la. She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
One, two,
Your father wants you.
9, 10.
You skipped numbers 3 to 8.
Hey, mind your own business.
Learn how to count.
Don't get bossy. Just because you're my sister now doesn't change our master-slave relationship.
That'll do it.
Look at that. Frightening, isn't it? Now the other one. Eat your heart out, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Boy, lifting these weights makes you strong.
Makes you strong.
Wow! That's what I call pumping iron.
Okay, how's that? Any clearer?
Oh, it's much clearer.
Great.
But now the picture's only 2 inches high.
Oh, yeah. Strange, but true.
Hello, Mrs. Lawson. Remember me? Olivia Fernwald.
Of course, the nice social worker that helped us with Vicky's adoption.
Yes, Pumpkin? Hello.
Hello. I'm here as part of the usual follow-up on adopted children. Make sure that they're happy in their new homes.
Well, Vicky's having the time of her life.
Oh, she just loves it here.
Good. I'd like to talk to her, if I may.
Of course.
Our pleasure.
Can I do it inside the house?
of course. Whoa. Come on in.
Thank you. Tell me, how is Vicky doing in school?
School?
Well, she hasn't been to school yet.
No? May I ask why not?
Measles.
Pox.
I beg your pardon.
Chicken
Measles.
pie. The poor kid, if it's not one thing, it's another, you know?
Yes, she's very frail.
Mom, Dad, watch. You got to see this. Come here, Vicky.
Did you say she was frail?
Those are fake weights, you know, styrofoam. Here, I'll take that, Vicky.
Oh, Ted, you comedian. He's just the life of the party. Mrs. Fernwell, you remember our son?
Hi.
Hello, Jamie. Oh, Vicky. Oh, I hear you've been ill. How do you feel, dear?
I feel like this.
She's another comedian.
Oh, like father, like daughter.
Jamie, take Vicky to her room so she can lie down and rest.
Right. Come on, Vicky.
I do not lie down and rest. I stand up in my cabinet all night with my eyes open.
She a funny kid or what, huh? Sleeps with a Joan Rivers doll. Can we talk, you know?
Well, she seems to be feeling a little better.
Well, I'm quite concerned about her schooling. Now, she has to go as soon as possible, or else have a tutor at home.
Don't we have any other choices, Mrs. Fernwald?
Yes. We can take Vicky away, or you can go to jail.
We'll get the tutor.
Excellent. And I may have just the man for you, Donald Corbett. I'll call him and see if he can pop by tomorrow, if that's all right with you.
Oh, the sooner the better.
And thanks for taking such an interest in Vicky.
It's all part of my job.
Ow. Oh. Oh, this is great. First we have to adopt a robot, now we have to educate it. What next?
Well, let's just hope she doesn't meet another robot and want to get married.
Oh. Joan? Joni!
Johnny!
Yeah, oh.
Honey, remember, one of us has to be with the tutor and Vicky at all times.
Okay.
I'll remember, honey.
Not you, this honey.
That's probably him. Okay.
Mrs. Lawson?
That's right. Mr. Corbett?
Correct. Now that the niceties are over, shall we get down to business? I take it you are Mr. Lawson?
That's right.
You can take it that I am Vicky.
I figured that out already. Your size gives you away.
I'm programmed to be an average 10-year-old child.
Kids, boy, are they into computer talk these days.
Would you like something, Mr. Corbett? Coffee, tea?
No, thank you. Caffeine keeps me awake. And if you have a dull child, I can catch a few winks. Shall we begin? I would like to establish the level of Vicky's intelligence, or lack of it.
Oh, Vicky's pretty smart.
I'll be the judge of that.
He'll be the judge of that.
Well, at least we shall start out on the right foot.
Start out on the right foot.
She's a bit of a comedian sometimes.
I am not amused. Sit, Vicky. Now, Vicky, I want you to read the first chapter of this textbook while I discuss the terms of my possible employment with your fortunate parents. Now, my working habits are... What is the child doing?
She just loves to count pages.
Right, Vicky?
No, I read the first chapter.
What?
I forgot to slow down her scanner.
What was that?
He said you have a very nice manner.
Oh, yes, I have. So, you read the entire chapter, you say?
Yes, I say.
Well, then, you can undoubtedly tell me what you read.
I can undoubtedly tell you what I read. American History, 5th grade by James Plummer. Copyright 1983. Library of Congress Catalog Publications Data. PS 3452782.
That's enough! This is absolutely amazing.
Just a lucky guess.
Lucky guess? She's memorized it word for word. Vicky, read chapter 2.
Read chapter 2. I have read chapter 2.
Incredible. Vicky, when did Columbus sail to America?
Under the patronage of Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand of Spain, Christopher Columbus set sail for the East Indies in 1492, despite prevailing superstition that the earth was flat.
That's enough! Word for word, again. That proves it beyond any doubt. Mr. and Mrs. Lawson, this is not a normal child.
What do you mean, not normal?
She's a prodigy, a child genius.
Oh, no. You're giving her too much credit. She's just an average, fairly dumb kid with fast eyes.
Mr. Lawson, you don't realize what we have here. I shall begin tutoring her tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Isn't that kind of sudden?
We mustn't waste time. She's a flower waiting to bloom, and I shall be her gardener. Until tomorrow, Vicky.
Until tomorrow.
No! Good heavens, you're strong.
Eat your heart out, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
This is simply amazing.
Mr. Corbett.
No, I cannot wait to tell the scientific and academic community about her.
Mr. Corbett.
No. Goodbye, you adorable little brain, you.
Honey, we can't let this guy in the house. I mean, sooner or later, he's going to find out Vicky's a robot.
I am a child genius. You don't realize what we have here.
Vicky.
No.
No. One more adjustment, and the new Vicky will be ready for her tutor, Mr. Corbett.
Oh, Ted, I hope this works.
It has to. The last thing this family needs is a child genius.
Remember that the next time I bring home my report card.
Oh, that's him.
Okay, we'll see how brilliant he thinks Vicky is now. Go.
Oh, please come in. Nice to see you.
Of course it is. Mr. Lawson?
Hi.
And how is my brilliant Vicky today?
I am an adorable little brain.
You certainly are, and you have one of my most endearing qualities, a total lack of modesty.
Mr. Corbett, this is our other child, Jamie.
I'm not a child genius, but what I lack in brains, I make up in personality.
How unfortunate. Well, I'd like to get started. Sit, Vicky. Could we be alone, please?
If you don't mind, Mr. Corbett, Vicky is very shy, and I think she'd be more comfortable if we were present.
So would we.
As you wish. You might even learn something, for which I would charge extra, of course.
Of course.
Jamie, you can run along.
Thanks, I wouldn't want to be accidentally overeducated.
All right now, Vicky. First, I would like to review what you read yesterday. As if I have to. Vicky, who was Christopher Columbus?
She was an Italian explorer.
She? Don't you mean he?
He, she. It's hard to tell in those crazy outfits.
Vicky, how many ships did Columbus have?
1,492.
Oh, now, Vicky, he had 3 ships.
No, he had 3 children with Queen Isabella, called Nina, Pinta, and Maria.
I don't understand this. Vicky, why did Columbus set sail for America?
To prove that Queen Isabella was flat.
What's going on here? She is totally confused.
Well, we tried to tell you yesterday, Mr. Corbett. Sad to say, but Vicky has a learning disability.
What kind of learning disability?
Well, she can absorb anything she reads, but she can only retain it for a short period of time.
Oh, this is terrible. This is a tragedy. This was going to make me. Well, under the circumstances, I don't see how I could tutor her.
Right.
Well, we thought not. That's too bad.
Yes, yes. I could have made history with that child. What a loss to the world.
What a loss to the world.
You know, Vicky is a most unusual case. And frankly, what you need is a tutor who is very special, unique, brilliant, a man at the top of his profession. Wait a minute. I'm describing me. This is a challenge, but I shall rise to it. I do not have a gigantic ego for nothing. See you next week, Vicky.
See you next week.
History begins Monday.
Oh, Ted, we just keep on getting in deeper and deeper.
Wait a minute, I've got an idea. Oh, boy, do I have an idea.
Oh boy, do I have an idea.
Listen, Vicky, it's because of you we're in this mess, so butt out and go to your cabinet.
I'm batting out.
Honey, why didn't I think of this before? Now, when you were in college, what were you studying?
Boys?
You were studying to be a teacher.
All right, I was going... Oh, no, wait a minute. I know what you're thinking, Ted, but I never did take my test for the teaching accreditation.
Why not?
Well, a little thing called our honeymoon got in the way.
Oh, yeah. And I gave you an A in Honeymoon 101.
I remember.
Honey, you can be Vicky's tutor, and our school problems are over. I'll call the Board of Education and find out when they're giving the accreditation test.
Oh, Ted, I haven't studied in over 10 years. I don't remember any of that stuff.
So you'll cram for it. We'll stall Corbett till then. Honey, this is our last chance. Please.
Well, okay.
Okay, now, Mom, if a rectangular field is 25 feet longer than it is wide, and the area is 3,750 square feet, what are the dimensions of the field?
50 by 70.
50 by 75.
Are you sure?
A child genius does not make mistakes.
What's the next question, Jamie?
Mathematical postulates state that if equals are divided by equals, the results are what?
Can you give me a hint?
That's cheating.
Hinting isn't cheating, it's hinting.
My teacher doesn't give hints.
I'm your mother. Give me a hint.
Hi, how's it going?
Mom's having trouble with her homework.
Oh.
Why don't we send her to bed without any dinner?
Oh, Ted, there's so much to learn.
Well, stay with it, honey. You still got a few days before the test. And I will be making dinner tonight, so you don't have to interrupt your study.
Oh, thanks.
Mom, can't you interrupt your studying just this once? I've tasted Dad's cooking.
Thanks, Jamie. Go get washed up, all right?
Okay. Come on, Vicky.
I don't wash.
You're also lucky you don't eat.
Get out of my kitchen. Move. Oh, come on, honey. Keep studying. I don't want anything to bother you.
Thank you.
Well, what should I make for dinner?
Whatever you want.
You got it. Do we have any spaghetti?
Next to the sugar.
And the sugar is?
Next to spaghetti.
Right. Oh, yeah, here it is. The old spaghetti out. Get some out of the old box. Honey, look at this. I mean, it doesn't fit. We're gonna need like a longer pot here.
Break it in half.
Oh, yeah. I mean, how dumb am I, huh?
Why don't I just do it?
No. Sit down, honey. I don't want anything interrupting you. I mean, I got it now. Set the oven for what, 350, 400? Huh? Simple. What's going on here, Jamie?
She's changing the bottle.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll do it. Put it down, Vicky. Ow. I didn't say on my foot.
You didn't say not on your foot.
Where's your mother?
She's not back from the exam yet.
But it was over hours ago.
Hello, Mr. Lawson.
Mrs. Fernwald, what a nice surprise. Please, come in.
Hello, children.
Hello, Mrs. Fernwald.
Hello, Mrs. Fernwald.
Well, I just thought I'd drop by and see how our little student is coming along with Mr. Corbett.
Well, actually, she hasn't started with Mr. Corbett yet. He's a very fine tutor, but we may have found someone we like even better.
Oh, someone you know personally?
Yes, I met her as a baby and when I was in the hospital.
I assume this person is properly accredited.
I hope so.
Ken! Hello, everybody.
Honey, look who dropped by.
Oh.
Don't you have anything to tell Mrs. Fernwald about Vicky's new tutor?
Yes, I do. I'll be tutoring her myself, Mrs. Fernwald.
Yeah, right, honey.
Way to go, Mom! Way to go, Mom!
We're a very supportive family.
Well, I'll be going. But I will be back periodically to check up on Vicky's progress.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Perfect family.
Honey, you did it!
Oh, barely. I had to wait around and beg the examiner to grade my paper right away. They usually don't do that.
Well, how'd you manage it?
Well, let me put it this way. Don't be surprised if he phones me for a date.
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere. She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter
tell the other club members to be here, Reggie?
I stuck a note in their school lockers that said 4 o'clock sharp.
Did you say today?
I knew I forgot something.
Right. Well, at least read the minutes of the last meeting, Vicky.
The last meeting started at 4:03 and broke up at 4:04 when the president said, "Let's collect dues."
Well, I've got to be going. What's the rush? I had to stop by our pharmacy to pick up a prescription for my mother. She's pregnant. She's going to have a baby.
You're kidding.
Well, it's either that or she swallowed a basketball. You do know how that stuff our babies are made, don't you?
Of course I do. Except for a few minor details.
Such as what?
If I knew, they wouldn't be minor.
I know how babies are made.
You do, Vicky?
Yes. First a bee stings the father, then the bee stings the mother, then they call in a stork who delivers the baby.
Say what? Vicky, who told you a dumb story like that?
Your father.
Dad?
You don't think your father really believes that stuff, do you?
Of course not. But if he does, he's in a lot of trouble. I think I better have a talk with him and check it out.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Harriet. Bye, Harriet.
I'll be back. See ya. Boy, I can sure clear a room. What are you doing, Vicky? We were talking about making babies. You mean like when a mommy gets, you know, pregnant?
My father might hear us. I'm not supposed to say that word, let alone talk about it.
Talking is not the way you get pregnant.
How do you get that way?
First a bee stings the father, then the bee stings the mother, then they call in a stork who delivers the baby.
A bee, huh? Oh, I like that a lot better. A girl at school told me that a girl could get pregnant from kissing a boy.
Wrong. Jamie's mother kisses his father all the time, and she doesn't look like she swallowed a basketball.
Okay, through the hole. Pick up the thread. Pull it through. You got the idea, Vicky?
Got the idea.
Here, you give it a try. It takes a lot of practice to get the hang of it.
It takes a lot of practice.
Vicky, nobody likes a show-off robot.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Hen. Got a kiss?
Mm-hmm.
You can't get pregnant that way.
Has she been watching Dr. Ruth on cable TV?
Oh, who knows where she picks things up. How was your day, honey?
Terrible. I even stopped to look at a house for sale on the other side of town.
Well, why would we want to live way over there?
Because Brandon Brindle lives way over here. Oh, honey, ever since he became head of our department, he's been insufferable. And cheap. He stuck me for lunch again today. Honey, he's the guy who invented going to the restroom when the check arrives.
Oh, Ted, I'm dyeing clothes in there. Well, honey, why do you keep letting them get away with it?
I calculate it's because Honey's no smarter now than he was before.
Thanks, Vicky. Go to your cabinet.
Go to my cabinet, go to my cabinet. You always say that when you can't think of something better.
I think our robot needs a little slap on her plastic tush.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Brandon. Come in.
This is not going to be a pleasant social visit.
We know.
What's wrong, Brandon?
My wife Bonnie and I are very, very, very upset with you. I'm referring to what your Vicky told our sweet, innocent little Harriet.
What did Vicky tell Harriet?
About sex. About sex.
Well, Brandon, if you're spelling that for me, I already know about it.
What exactly did Vicky tell her, Brandon?
About having babies. Oh. Vicky told Harriet that a woman gets pregnant from being stung by a bee.
You mean that's not the way it happens?
Ted. Brandon, I can't imagine where Vicky would have gotten a strange idea like that. What, can you, Ted?
Beats me.
Well, Vicky obviously learned it from somebody around here. Now, the question is just what do you propose that I do about Harriet?
Well, I guess you'd start by keeping her away from bees.
That's not funny. My little Harriet is only 8 years old, and now because of your daughter, I'm going to have to talk to her about sex. I don't even talk to my wife about it. We leave notes for each other in the bathroom mirror.
Ted, do you think Vicky could have picked up that bee story from Jamie?
Well, it's close. She picked it up from Jamie's father.
You told her that?
Oh, I got it straight from a pregnant parrot.
Come on, Ted. Why would you program Vicky with a ridiculous story like that?
Well, honey, she's supposed to be a 10-year-old kid, you know. I figured she should know something about the subject. And when I was 10, that's what I thought.
Hi.
Hi, hon.
Dad, we have to talk. Would you mind if we went into the living room, Mom? It's kind of man-to-man stuff.
No, dear. You go right ahead.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
This won't take long, Dad.
Got all the time you need, Jamie. What's on your mind?
Well, this is kind of hard for me, but I'd like to talk to you about how babies are made.
Jamie, that's nothing to be embarrassed about.
I'm not. I meant you. Dad, how do they make babies?
How? Well, how they with the
You know, don't
Of
you?
course I know.
So tell me.
All right. I guess it's time, Jamie. Jamie, you see, a man and a woman. They what they do is they talk it over. And then the bee stings the man, the bee stings the woman, then they have a baby. I think I hear your mother calling. It's been really nice having this talk with you, Jamie.
Amazing. If that's what he really thinks, then how in the heck did they ever have me?
What was that all about?
S-E-X.
What did you tell him?
Oh, well, I told him the same thing I told Vicky.
Oh, Ted, you didn't.
Well, he caught me off guard. It was so sudden, I didn't know what else to say.
Honey, you can't let him go around thinking that. You know what will happen?
What?
He'll grow up to be like his father. You really got to tell him the truth.
Yeah, but how much of the truth?
Well, why don't you go by the library and pick up one of those books that they use for children to help explain it all?
That's a good idea. That's what I'll do.
You might even pick up a few pointers yourself.
I can't get over it. My dad must really believe that story about the bees. It's embarrassing.
Are you sure he wasn't just kidding you?
No, my dad doesn't have much humor.
Well, these days, people age fast. Maybe his mind is going and he forgot.
Someday I've got to tell him the real facts of life. But the problem is, will he believe an 11-year-old kid?
Hey, I've got an idea. They've got these books that tell you all about things like that.
You mean Playboy and Penthouse?
No, the kind of books that parents get from the library to show their kids.
Did you ever see one?
I didn't have to. I've got an older brother with a big mouth.
Hey, I've got an idea too. Yeah, I bet it'll work.
What's that?
Well, you see, since my dad programmed Vicky with the wrong facts of life, I could program her with the right facts of life so she can tell him.
What do you mean, program Vicky?
Oh, I mean, she's into all that computer stuff. You could even say she's got microchips for a brain.
Well, your idea's worth a try. Your dad sure can go through life this way.
Yeah. I gotta make him understand that if you step on a bee, the only thing that swells up is your foot.
was just writing a letter to you folks. Is there anything you want me to say?
Yeah. Tell them not to worry.
About what?
That I'm gonna strangle Brandon Brendel, but no jury on earth would convict me.
Obviously, a mercy killing. What did he do now?
He moved me out of my nice, big, comfortable office into one about the size of a filing cabinet. It doesn't even have a window, just a crack in the wall with a green thing growing out of it.
Well, why would he do that?
Well, isn't it obvious? To get back at me for what Vicky said to Harriet about sex.
Oh, honey, I'm sure it's just temporary. Oh, well, by the way, did you get a chance to look into that book that we talked about yesterday for Jamie?
Yeah. Honey, I had no idea the library had so many books about how to tell a kid the facts of life. They even have one where things pop out at you. You ever come face to face with a cross-eyed chromosome in 3D? It scared me. I screamed out loud. They asked me to leave the library.
Oh, honey, Jamie's in his room now. Why don't you go have that talk with him?
I'll do it tomorrow. First things first. I'm going to write that idiot Brendel a letter and let him know what I really think about him. I want to do it while I'm still hot.
Ted, is that wise?
No, but it's so satisfying. Okay, how does this sound? May all the cholesterol in your veins find a home in your fat head.
Oh, how are the socks coming, Vicky?
I finished one already.
Oh, good. Let me see it. Oh, Vicky, these socks were supposed to be for Ted, not Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
What's this?
It's a sock that Vicky made for you.
Oh, looks like a turtleneck sweater for a snake.
Why didn't you give it to Brandon?
Oh, honey. You know that letter I wrote to Brandon yesterday?
Yeah?
Well, this morning I dropped it off in the corner mailbox.
I was hoping you wouldn't.
I wish I hadn't. After I got to work, I found out why Brandon moved me into that closet.
Why?
The company president is having my office redecorated as a surprise for my 5th anniversary with the firm.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I could kick myself.
Oh, I could help you.
I could help both of you.
My only hope is that the mailman hasn't picked up the mail yet from that corner mailbox.
Oh, well, Ted, maybe we should call the post office and find out what their pickup schedule is. Maybe you lucked out.
I wish I could get that letter from the box, but fast.
Get that letter from the box, but fast.
I don't think it'll work, honey. Once you mail a letter, they don't give it back. They deliver it.
Well, at least it gives you a 50-50 chance.
What do you mean?
You know the Postal Service. Either they deliver it or they lose it.
Hope they keep their record intact.
Ted, why don't you apologize to Brandon in advance, and then he'll forgive you?
Are you kidding? He still hasn't forgiven his baby doctor for slapping his face by mistake. Oh, no. That's probably Brendel now. All right. I stand behind everything I said in that letter. In fact, you ought to thank me for some of the things I left out.
You said get the letter from the mailbox.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant, Vicky.
Now you tell me.
Vicky, come here. Let me look at the schedule. Ted, they picked up the mail this morning.
Oh, no, well, I better take this back before they pick me up. Here, Vicky, give it to me. Oh! This is heavy.
Open your eyes, Vicky. Good morning.
Good morning.
Come on out. We got work to do. But first, clean up my room and make my bed.
No.
Vicky, a robot doesn't say no.
It does when your mother tells it to say no.
Great. Well, there's something else you can do for me. You see, it's Saturday, so my dad's home this morning. And I'm going to tell you the real facts of life, and you're going to tell them to him.
I already know them. The bee stings the man, and then the bee
Stop. That stuff's for kindergarten. Or my father. Forget all that. Now listen carefully. This is really going to open your circuits.
We got our morning mail. Dum-da-dum-dum. You know what that means?
Letter from Jack Webb?
No. Means that Brendel got his mail, too. My letter was probably in it.
Do you think he'd believe April Fool a little early? I'll get it. Oh, hi, Brandon. How are you?
Angry! Yeah, furious! I am so teed off, I could kill!
Ted, it's for you.
Morning, Brandon.
This letter that I just got is the vilest, the most contemptible, vicious piece of character assassination I've ever read.
I know, Brandon, but
The person who wrote this should be horsewhipped.
Brandon, I think the person who wrote the letter feels just terrible about it.
I doubt it. No, to give you some idea of the mentality of this sleazeball, he didn't even have the nerve to sign it.
I know, Brandon, but... What?
See for yourself.
Honey, the sleazeball didn't sign it.
Obviously a lucky sleazeball.
Yeah.
I can't show this letter to my wife. She puts me on such a pedestal, you know.
I'm sure.
Normally, we share everything. We never hide anything from each other. Of course, we get undressed in the dark.
Brandon, why are you showing this letter to Ted?
Well, he knows everybody at work. Can you think of anybody who hates me?
Oh, Brandon, I think most of the people at work think of you the same way I do.
Gosh, Ted, that's awful nice to hear.
Listen, Brandon, why don't you let me get rid of that nasty letter? I mean, we don't want Bonnie to see this even by accident, do we?
That's a good idea, Ted. I always knew you were a real friend. No matter what Bonnie says. Well, I better be going. Bye.
Now, are you sure you got everything I told you, Vicky?
All the information is in my memory bank.
Good. Now go into the kitchen and tell my dad you want to talk to him. And don't take no for an answer.
Well, honey, I hope you learned your lesson about poison pen letters.
Oh, I sure have. Never signed them. I guess I was so upset I forgot to.
I have to have a talk with you.
Yeah, well, not now, Vicky, after I'm finished eating.
Now.
Vicky! Vicky!
Vicky, what are you doing?
Vicky!
We have to have a man-to-man talk.
Vicky, would you be careful? My arm doesn't screw off like yours does. All right, Vicky. What do you want?
You have to learn the real facts of life. Your bee story is for the birds.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, this is the way it really happens. And that's not all.
No, that's enough, Vicky. See, that's an awful lot to absorb at one time.
There's a lot more where it came from.
Not when I get through with your memory bank. No doubt you heard that from Jamie.
No doubt.
Ted, what was that all about with Vicky?
Oh, nothing.
Well, why didn't you go have that talk with Jamie?
Oh, it's not necessary, honey. He's set for life.
I'll get it, Dad! Hi, Jamie. Bye, Harriet. What do you want, Harriet? I have to talk to Vicky. It's very important. Oh, okay. Vicky, door. I think you ought to know that my father told me the real facts about babies. Have to do with salmon swimming upstream to lay eggs.
Forget it. I'm set for life.
and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere. La 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 la. She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Honey, that was great. What was it?
Here is the new light bulb you wanted from the supply closet.
Oh, thanks, Vicky.
Did you shake it to see if it's good?
We have a better way. Test the light bulb, Vicky. It's a three-way bulb.
That's wild. How'd she do that, Dad?
Well, she has a built-in micro generator with a 440-volt capacity.
That makes sense.
We only got to get to work, honey. Bye.
Oh, bye.
Oh, Vicky, put that bulb in the living room lamp.
I'll get it. Okay, son. Hello? Oh, hi. It's Grandpa Bill from Omaha. Yeah, I'm fine, Grandpa. I grew a whole inch since you last saw me. No, I mean taller, not wider. No, I don't really have a girlfriend yet. But there's a girl I kinda like. She's 13. I prefer older, more experienced women.
Give me the phone, Jamie.
Okay, here's Mom. Okay, bye.
Hi, Dad. Oh, we're just fine. You and Mom okay? Great. Oh, well, when will you be here? Oh, well, wonderful. Yeah, we'll pick you up at the airport. Okay, well, we'll see you Saturday then. Love to Mom. Okay, bye-bye. They're coming to visit us, Jamie.
Great.
Yeah, that was a short day at the office.
The one day I've got an important meeting and my car battery is dead.
Dad, Grandpa just called. They're coming to visit us Saturday.
They are? That's great. Except for one thing. How are we going to tell my dad about Vicky? How are we going to tell him that we have a beautiful little robot?
Won't he figure it out for himself when she says hello and carries him to his room?
Jamie, the point is that your grandfather may not be too thrilled about having a robot in the family. After working for the same company for 40 years, he was fired and replaced by a robot.
Oh.
And he's still bitter about it. He doesn't even like the fact that I work for a robotics company. The fact is, he really hates robots.
He really hates robots.
Nothing gets past those pink little microsensor ears of hers.
Listen, why are we worrying, huh? I mean, once he meets Vicky, he'll love her like we do, huh? And then we'll tell him the truth. All right. Anyway, I got to get to work. Come on, Vicky, help me get my car started.
You're not going to have her push it.
Oh, no, honey, I'm going to have her carry it piggyback. That's a joke.
I'm glad you told us.
Come on, Vicky.
This I got to see. What are you going to do, Ted?
Well, these are attached to my car battery. Now, Vicky, hold these. When I give you the word, you give it your full power, okay?
I don't believe selfish. She's gonna jumpstart Dad's car.
Okay, go, Vicky.
My full power.
Okay, stop, Vicky.
Stop.
I hope I never get hot flashes like that.
Hey, everybody, we're back from the airport.
Oh, the place looked lovely as usual.
Everybody.
Oh, darling.
Hey, let me look at you. Is that a handsome fella?
I never argue with my elders. Did you bring me a present, Grandpa?
Jamie, that's rude.
I'm sorry. But as long as I opened up the subject, did you?
How could we forget our favorite grandson?
Yeah, especially when you're our only grandson. Here you go.
Thanks. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I love it.
Daddy's always wanted one of those. What is it?
That is an African medicine man mask. It keeps away evil spirits.
I would imagine it would keep away his wife, too.
Oh, it's so good to see you, and you all look wonderful.
Oh, thanks, Mom. Mom, Dad, have a seat. We've got a little surprise for you.
Oh, what?
Well, it's concerning an addition to the family.
Really?
That's right.
Oh, that's wonderful. But you don't show a bit. You're as flat as a pancake.
No, we've adopted a little girl.
That's right.
Well, that's just as good. I always wanted a granddaughter.
I'll get it. What is it? It's a mirror. About charm, turkey. Hi.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
This is Harriet.
Oh, what an adorable little girl. Isn't she, Bill?
A real cutie. Is this our new granddaughter?
No!
Leave them alone. I think they like me.
What we mean is that Harriet's our neighbor's adorable daughter. What do you want, Harriet?
Well, my mother happened to be looking out our window, and she happened to see these people come into your house. So she wondered who they were. They looked pretty important through her binoculars.
Oh, is your mother a member of the neighborhood watch?
No, she just watches the neighborhood.
Harriet, tell your mother these are my parents. They're going to be here for a few days, and their blood type is O. You think that'll satisfy her?
No, I'm going to need more. And don't come back or I'll shrink your head.
If that isn't our new granddaughter, where is she?
Coming right up, Mom. Vicky, come in here, please.
You're gonna love her.
Vicky, that's a pricky little name.
You called me?
Oh, look, Bill. Isn't she precious? Oh.
She sure is a cute little thing. Pretty as a picture. Takes after her grandma.
Vicky, I want you to meet Grandma and Grandpa Lawson.
Nice to meet you, Grandma and Grandpa Lawson.
You sure are a cute little thing.
I'm sure a cute little thing.
She certainly has an unusual voice, doesn't she, Bill?
Well, that's because of her tonsils. She's got 3 of them.
Big as walnuts.
3 tonsils? That's amazing.
Yeah, I have a little trouble believing it myself.
Well, why don't you unpack and freshen up, Mom and Dad, and then we can have a nice chat.
I have a better idea. Mother, why don't you unpack and I'll stay here and have some fun with my new granddaughter. Sound good, you little darling?
Sounds good, you little darling.
Deep in the African jungle, searching for King Solomon's diamond mines. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not much of an elephant. But, you see, when I travel, I carry a small trunk. That's a joke, honey.
I'm glad you told me.
That's as close as I can get to a real elephant.
A real elephant.
How'd you do that?
3 tonsils.
All right.
I am the guardian of the diamond mines.
Uh-oh. Looks like we got trouble, Buana.
Big trouble. I'm a medicine man, not just an ugly native.
How's it going, gang? Having fun?
Ready for some dinner, Dad?
Yeah. This elephant is really pooped. Off you go, honey.
Oh, I hope you didn't overdo, Bill.
Oh, just trying to keep up with the children.
Oh, sure.
That Vicky's a real dynamo. She never runs down.
Yeah. She's got enough energy in her to start a car.
Gotta catch my breath. Guess I got carried away.
Carried away.
Vicky, put Grandpa down.
My goodness. How can a little girl be so strong?
Well, Mom, I guess it's because she's not a real little girl.
What's that supposed to mean?
Dad, the truth is, Vicky stands for VICI, Voice Input Child Identicant. Vicky is a experimental robot that I invented.
A robot?
Yeah, here, look. See?
Well, isn't she wonderful? I'm so proud of Ted. He's made a major scientific breakthrough.
Do you mean that she is really a robot?
Well, we don't think of her as a machine. She's become a member of the family.
Yeah, and she's better than a real sister. She doesn't waste all her time in the bathroom.
So, what do you think, Dad?
I think you did a great job.
You do?
Of playing me for a sucker.
What?
You duped me and I fell for it. Here I thought I had a real granddaughter. No matter how you dress her up, she's nothing but a worthless bucket of bolts. I don't like you.
Oh, Bill.
No, don't old Bill me. I feel cheated.
Dad, just think of all the good that a robot like Vicky can do for people.
Yeah, I know what robots can do for people. They can take their jobs. Mother, I'm packing. We're leaving.
Oh.
Dad, listen.
Yeah, next you'll invent a robot grandfather and I'll be totally useless.
Oh, Ted.
Son, I'm sorry, but I don't agree with him at all.
Thanks.
I think you're adorable, Vicky.
Grandpa doesn't like me. I'm just a worthless bucket of bolts.
Mom, Dad, look! Grandpa made Vicky cry.
Jamie, robots don't cry.
He's right, Ted. There's a tear on her cheek.
Joni, honey, Vicky doesn't have feelings and emotions.
Well, if that isn't a tear, what is it?
Well, as an expert in robotics, I can tell you this. I don't know what it is.
Hi there.
Huh? Oh, hello, young lady.
What you doing?
I'm packing up and leaving.
Boy, that was fast. Usually takes a couple of days before I get on people's nerves.
Oh, it's not because of you, Harriet. Because of that phony baloney granddaughter of mine.
Now don't blame her. All little girls can't be as charming as I am.
Well, tell you the truth, I wish you were my granddaughter.
Oh, I'd like that. My grandfather never plays with me.
Why not?
He's dead.
Well, there's nothing personal about it.
Maybe you could be my substitute grandfather.
Well, I'd be honored. Be nice to have a granddaughter that was real flesh and blood. You wouldn't know anything about that.
Flesh and blood, it's in my memory bank.
What do you mean your memory bank? Oh, that's a technical expression, Harriet. You see, we all have memory banks, except your bank is overdrawn.
Don't you want to bring that walking scrap heap in here? Get her out of my sight.
Grandpa, Vicky's not really that bad. Once you get to know her, you'll really warm up to her transistors.
Forget it. Forget it. I'd rather have a hot water bottle.
Grandpa, what's the matter?
I'm not feeling so good.
What is it?
I better go get your grandma.
Grandma, Dad, Mom, come quick. Grandpa's sick.
Oh,
It's gonna be okay, Grandpa. They'll be here in a minute. Just lie still.
I will.
Darling.
Jamie, what's wrong?
What is it? What is it?
My chest, terrible pain.
Oh, I'll get your pills.
What pills?
Well, he didn't want to worry you, but he does have a bit of a heart problem.
Oh, no.
Let me go.
Joni, call the paramedics. I'll get some extra blankets. Dad, it's gonna be okay.
They'll be right back, Grandpa. Just hold my hand. Grandpa! Grandpa! What do we do, Vicky? I don't think he's breathing.
Stand away from the patient, please. His heart is fibrillating.
What? Where'd you get that?
From Trapper John. The proper procedure is ventricular defibrillation.
What's that?
Electric shock.
Well, don't just stand there. Do it.
Do it. Clear.
You did it, Vicky. He's breathing.
I owe it all to Gonzo.
Jamie, how's he doing?
You won't believe what Gonzo did. I mean, Vicky.
What'd she do?
She She jump-started Grandpa.
Thanks, I'll hold.
Oh, Jamie, you shouldn't let a little girl carry those heavy cases.
Grandma, she's not a little girl. She could carry the whole house if she wanted to.
I keep forgetting. Oh, you are so adorable.
I'm an adorable scrap heap.
Oh, you are not.
Okay, thanks. Well, you're all set, Mom. Your flight home is leaving on time.
Thank you, dear.
Oh, I'd still feel better if you'd stay with us for a few more days.
Well, after being cooped up in that hospital for a whole week, Bill wants to go home. Oh, he's such a stubborn old fool.
Hey, everybody. Here's the patient. Huh? Does he look terrific or what, huh?
Never felt better. I feel like a new man. But I still feel like the same woman.
Remember your heart.
I'll bet you're sure glad to get out of that hospital, eh, Grandpa?
Oh, boy, you can say that again. I don't know which was worse, all those tubes they stuck in me or the Jell-O.
Well, if you're gonna make your plane, we better get going.
Yeah, Vicky, take the suitcases to the car, please.
Now, I don't need that erector set to help me.
He's a stubborn old fool.
Jamie, give her a hand.
You may not want Vicky's help now, you old goat, but you certainly needed it a week ago.
What do you mean?
Dad, we didn't want to tell you before because of your condition, but Vicky saved your life.
What are you all talking about? It was the paramedics saved my life.
No, it was Vicky. She gave your heart an electrical jolt before they even got here.
If it hadn't been for Vicky, instead of being an old goat, you'd be a dead duck.
Is that the truth, Mother?
You bet it is.
All set, Dad.
Okay, let's get going, everybody. Come on.
Wait a minute, son. Just hold your horses. I want to have a word with Vicky.
With Vicky?
In private. So, would you all get out? Go on, scoot, all of you.
You got it, Dad.
Come over here. Come here, sit next to me. Well, I hear you saved my life.
You got it, Dad?
You see, I had a very good reason for not liking you.
You really hate robots?
Well, I used to, but I confess I'm beginning to fall in love with a irresistible little robot named Vicky. So, well, I just want to say thanks for saving my life, honey.
I jump-started you.
You sure did. Now, will you give your Grandpa Bill a big hug?
A big hug.
She's giving him a big hug.
Uh-oh. She just saved his life. I hope she doesn't squeeze it out of him.
You can all stop peeking and come in now.
Oh, Bill, I'm glad you made up with her.
So am I. I gotta admit, I really flipped for Vicky. I hope you do for me, too.
Flip for you.
Vicky, sweetheart, come here. I think I can safely say that there isn't another granddaughter in the world like you. Oh, I'm going to miss you, sweetheart.
So am I. You're really something special.
Look, Dad, there's another tear on her cheek.
Ted, she must really be developing emotions.
Yeah, she seems to be getting closer to being a real female. She cries when she's sad, and she cries when she's happy.
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder.